Nothing says supervillain like Sephiroth's background. Scholars, welcome back to your favorite supervillain, Mr. Gaming Counselor. Scholars!
What am I supposed to do for you?
What am I supposed to do for you? Make more videos, which is what I'm going to do. Again, thank you to all the hate brigade. You continue to put money in my pocket. Shout out to you. All the allegations and all the cheater sympathizers out there that love cheaters, the content creators that love cheaters. Shout out to you. You've only made me stronger. When I say stronger, you've only put money in my bank. Thank you for that. It's funny. If I knew that I can make so much money from like stuff like this, I would have fanned fire a lot faster. I would have fanned the fire to put more money in my bank. So thank you for that. Money can't buy happiness, but it does make you feel really good. Especially knowing that it's a bunch of fat losers that are commenting and hate brigading me, and they're not getting paid shit while I am. So money, money, money. Oh, wait, hold on. That's right. All the cheaters and hackers and people who defend them. Oh, baby. Thank you. Oh, no, they're so mean to me. Oh, they're so mean. They said mean comments on YouTube. Okay. Yep, there it is. Anyways, here we are. You know what we're talking about? Everyone's wanting to talk about exposing people. Well, we have former Bungie CEO exposing that we really don't need more fucking live service models. Let's jump into it. Let's just click onto it. We're going to check it out. Former Bungie CEO Harold Ryan says not every game needs to be a live service, as Probably Monster shifts away from the model that defined Destiny. Live service games have been everywhere over the past decade, from Fortnite, League of Legends, and Call of Duty, some of them raking in billions, running for years with constant updates, battle passes, seasonal drops. But for every success, there have been just as many failures. Hyenas, Babylon's Fall, and more recently, Concord all tried to get a piece of the live service pie, and most didn't make it past the first year. Granted, Destiny is also not successful. There's a difference from thriving and surviving. Destiny is just surviving. Destiny is not thriving. Destiny is not a success. Bungie, the studio behind Destiny, helped kick off this entire trend. The original Destiny set a new standard back in 2014. The Destiny 2 carried that forward for years. But even Bungie is struggling now. With 2 massive rounds of layoffs, lower player numbers, and low pre-order numbers for annual Destiny 2 expansions, the model that once defined the studio is no longer a guaranteed win. It's not. I think Destiny and Bungie are going to be used as case studies in the future, and they're actually already being used right now. There's a reason why no one is trying to make Destiny clones, because it's not successful. Like, Destiny is not a success. Destiny, from a corporate perspective, is a failure. And from a player base, it's also a failure. Doesn't mean it's bad. Doesn't mean it's not an enjoyable game. It just means it's not a success. Surviving is not the same as thriving. That's why Harold Ryan, former Bungie CEO and the founder of Probably Monster, says his studio is taking a different path. In a new interview with GameIndustry.biz, Ryan explained why Probably Monsters is stepping away from live service, despite his own history helping create one of the most influential ones. I don't think it's that. Yes, the only thing influential about Destiny is how not to do live service. Ryan says the focus for Probably Monsters going forward isn't on live service, but on creating smaller, complete games that don't rely on endless updates or monetization hooks. This comes as the studio gears up to launch 2 new games this fall, Stormlancers and Ire: A Prologue, both priced at $19.99. He explained that the decision was based on what players actually want and what makes sense for the kind of games his team is building. I think that model, live service, is appropriate for some games, Ryan said, but I don't think it's appropriate for all games. And I believe consumers are telling us it's not appropriate for all consumers, which is true. It's not. Not everyone wants live service games. Ryan added, especially Expedition 33 is a perfect example. It's a perfect example of why you can still make single player games and still be a success. Despite the shift in direction, Ryan still has respect and affection for Bungie. I still have many dear friends there, he said, and absolutely, it's a part of me. I celebrate their successes and I feel the struggle, he continued. And I think in some ways, when I look at it, it feels like they're in the very same place that almost everyone in the industry is, where things that were working and reliable before aren't quite as reliable. Everyone can't be the #1 most successful game in the industry unless you're Fortnite, Ryan added. But I think we all could be, by the way, that was not his words, those were mine. But I think we all could be shipping successful games. Bingo! You can't be #1, but you can still make a good game. What I see for our teams, and I hope everyone can find, is a sustainable business model where everyone has the opportunity to ship games that delight their audience and are profitable, that pay the bills, he said. That's all we need. But who needs to pay bills when you could make, have cars and Ferraris? Who needs it, baby? And even Destiny 2, the original poster child for this format, is now showing signs of wear. And it's wear and tear. With Bungie facing layoffs in the final shape and the Edge of Fate pre-orders reportedly lower than expected, it's a reminder that no live service is bulletproof. What do you think? Are live service games finally on their way out, or is there still room for new ones done right? I think you can still have good live service. I don't think live service is a problem. Here's my take. Inherently, live services aren't a problem. It's how you monetize them, it's how you push up content, and it's how you treat your community. A perfect example is Warframe. Warframe has been going since 2013. I'm gonna fondle the balls of Digital Extremes. I'm fondling them right now. Like what
am I supposed to do for you?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm fondling their balls. Since 2013, they haven't had to make a Warframe 2. They've kept all the content in the game except for like raids, right? Those are apparently gone, but they've kept everything in the game. Fortnite does take things in and out, but they're still very successful and they continue to promote, even though it's heavily monetized. There's a shit ton of free stuff. Like they continually add new modes. There's custom games. There is so much live service that makes it feel alive. Like live service is good when it's living. When you're poking a stick of a half-dead creature, it's not a live service. It's just a barely functioning thing. And that's what Destiny feels like right now. I think you can make good live service games. I think you can make games that people love, people enjoy, and I think you can build a community and you can be a developer that cares about that community and not do it in a half-ass, honest way like Bungie does. Which is why more than not, most people do not like Bungie. I think you can absolutely make good product, good games, but you have to want to. I mean, we've had perfect examples. The creators of Power World, the creators of Expedition 33, Baldur's Gate. These are obviously individual single player games, which with some multiplayer options, obviously, but they weren't intended as being a live service per se. But they made games for gamers, if the intent for people to play and enjoy said games. And I think if you don't have that mindset of, hey, we're not just making a product to sell, we're making a product to sell that we want to have long life, we want to care, we actually invest in our community because the community is the lifeblood of the company. And if we don't invest in them first and build that trust and connection with them, then all of it doesn't fucking matter. Which I think, again, Warframe fondling their balls, like,
what am I supposed to do for you?
What am I supposed to do for you? It's like the perfect example of them literally connecting with their audience, literally connecting with the community, actually giving a shit, making changes per the community, not having to be held against their arm against their back, not being pushed up against the back. None of that, right? None of that has to happen with Digital Extremes for them to make changes that benefit the community. Even their monetization model is very consumer friendly, very player friendly. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg to invest. All you have to do is give your time, which if you're playing a live service game, you're signing up to spend time playing it anyways, right? So again, there are other examples of live service games, and you can let me know in the comments down below other perfect. I think maybe Final Fantasy 14. I don't know. I've heard a lot of people talk great, like good things about it. I've never played it, never seen it, so I can't say anything to it, but I know I've heard a lot of good things about it. But other people can give their input. What other games are a great live service that provide a model that is acceptable and we would like to see more of in the future if we're going to continue to push live service? But I think at the same time, we should also push complete games without having to have live service be the norm. You shouldn't have to be online to play video games. I think you should be able to play offline as well. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Hit the like button, comment down below. Oh, you know what? Let's see what people, we're here, in my opinions. I always like to see the comment section. People saying he did Marathon Destiny Bungie, but no one knows he was behind, wait for it, Concord. Well, he knows. If he was behind Concord, then he knows that it's a failure. Let me add my own jab at game 2. Spot the source material, win a prize. Yes, stealing others' work, milking dry, and turning to shit your only working franchise and not deliver on promises while cashing a $4 billion check gets you in the doghouse. Marathon. That dude looks like a fighter pilot. Hire him back. Damn, Concord really kicked this guy in the balls. Taint dick. Good, learn and improve on their next games. Exactly. If there's anyone that can give feedback, is if he was in charge of Concord, then he's the authoritarian on failure. Not every game needs to pick a business model. Picks next title to be a paid extraction shooter with a hero-based system, battle pass, cosmetic shop. Sony can't shut them down sooner. Deleting the campaign, which is literally the entire reason for the game's existence in the first place. Why does that photo of him look like a very shitty AI picture of Bradley Cooper? The dumbest people you know are going to use this as a talking point. Someone's upset because we're talking about Bungie. Can't wait for the YouTube community college takes. Man, the Bungie ball fondlers already coming out the woodworks. Woo. Crafting was great, but they old yellered it. He gotta go him and DMG. That's why they're acting like this. Destiny Mobile doing better than the game. That's crazy. It will be. There'll be more people playing it. More excitement happening. Dude managed to get Destiny out the door and dipped in 2015. Leaving us with Pete with the -45 Parsons. True. It's a different world now, thanks to Fortnite. Now it's all about who can whore their game as many IPs as possible for that revenue money. I do think that the Fortnification of games is a big problem. And I think it's killing games. It's killing identity. It's killing immersion. It's killing everything that people cared about. And that's the problem with live service, is that they're Fortnite clones for cash grabs. They don't have the soul. They don't have the spirit anymore. They're just cash grabs. Listening to your player base. Here, this is perfect for you.
What am I supposed to do for you?
What am I supposed to do for you? Destiny shifting to live service was a double-edged sword. There's no way the game would have lasted long without that model. Something Warframe. What? Are you trying to make an argument? He needs to be fired? He needs to be fired, brother. He doesn't work for Bungie. Are people stupid? How is this news? Bungie and its execs are in the new Internet Explorer meme. At least he eventually came around. They would be if they worked on the game more and did better in general. Quit reskinning shit. Can't really listen to someone that fails at doing the same thing he's doing. Technically, he failed and moved on, and he's taking his own advice, and he's not working in live service anymore. Bungie needs him back desperately in order to properly save Destiny as a whole. Trend chasing Fortnite success with the Battle Pass live service ruined gaming. Absolutely. Nah, bro, this is Bradley Cooper. Very accurate point. We're all trying to find the guy who did this. Okay, good luck to you. Games like Destiny need a new entry over 3 to 5 years. Seriously, that's the only reason why Marathon is a live service game. Whoa, okay, she has a shirt on. Destiny 3 confirmed. Okay, at first I thought I was nude, but they're actually... We're all trying to find the guy who did this. Destiny Rising coming to PC That'll be easy 10K players day one. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, let me know what you think down below. Again, what are some of your live service games that you think are worth mentioning? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more. As always, for the haters out there. Oh, you're so mean to me. And for the people that support me, shout out to you. Shout out to the members who support the channel. You're awesome. By the way, not updated. I swear I'm going to update this. I swear I'm going to update this to give the people who are members. If you're a member and you're not part of the Discord, join the Discord. Let me know. And if you're not part of the members section of Discord, tag me and let me know so I can move you over. That way you can get any future benefits that I think of in the future. Yada, 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 XYZ. You're awesome. You're the bee's knees. I thank you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Huzzah.